Hey guys, what's up? So, um, I was looking at my list and I really couldn't think of anything. I wanted, like I was telling you about, I want to like make tutorials about Photoshop and Illustrator and all that, but I'm not really into it. I mean, not in the tutorial part. It's just I'm not into I enjoy graphic design. Don't get me wrong. I spent the majority of last year doing graphic design. I just prefer the video. So, because what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna keep with the videos for the music videos, music videos. Well, that's our topic. But anyway, let me explain. I want to keep more on the film base because that's what I'm more inspired to do. So anyway, what we're gonna do today, kids, is music videos. Not really music videos, but anyway. So I have a senior project this year, obviously senior year. I go to Live Oaks, which is a career tech school. I'm in there for digital arts and design. And so I chose to do mine on making a music video. So I was thinking would be a good idea is to make music, is to kind of, in a way, I, whatever I learn about a music video or how to do a music video, I'll come on here and I'll show you what I learned. And if it's a website, I'll cut to the website. So far, I'm just writing about it and writing what I know. And not fun. I understand that you need to have a research project and know what you need to learn, but it's like, ugh. You need to have a normal right. You need to have. Anyway, don't worry about my senior project. That's for me. The English part, at least. But for the music video, I was thinking, what if me and you guys somehow come along with this little adventure of mine? I'll learn something. Go, okay, put that in my little notebook, because this is a notebook. This is not a hand. It's a legitimate notebook. I can open it, turn pages. My hand mesh gestures are. Anyway, so I'm. So each step that I'm at, I'll give you a little intuitive what I'm doing. For example, right now I'm on pre production, which there are 3 stages to making a film: pre production, production, and post production. Pre production is getting your film, which is getting your film ready by, for example, actually, yeah, here's a good idea. Um, Pre production. What's the sound effect? But anyway, so almost fell. But anyway, so pre production, um, what it is like getting your film ready. So film, making films, writing, making your scripts if you have one. But since I'm doing a music video, there's no real script. If there, there might be later on, but at this moment in time, at this second, at on what is it, January 26th, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. I'm learning about it. And there's some ideas, and then there's some things. But okay, I know a little bit about music videos. For example, not to confuse you, so I'm just gonna, for this video, I'm just gonna keep everything in pre-production. So getting everything ready. So what I'd want to do is what even what you guys would need to do is first of all find your either your music or your what else or just your band. You can there's two ways of doing this. There's one way where you can just find a band that you enjoy, like for example, I don't know, the Beatles. Yeah, pulling out the classics. Sorry, I get very distracted. But so what you do is you listen to all the Beatles songs, and then you list the ones you like, where you find that one song that you like. Then from there, you can sketch. What I usually do is I like to sketch out and draw like a little picture of what this reminds me of, what this like makes me think in my head. For example, I did that for a music video. I didn't post it. If I can find it, I'll post it. But what I did was the song was "Nightmare" by Avenged Sevenfold. Don't know if you guys heard them or not. They're a very good band. I recommend them. And actually, I'll even do music. Start kind of like doing music touch-ups, not like music news. But anyway, I'll elaborate that later. But anyway, so for this music, for now, I'm just going to talk about the music video. But as I was saying, drawing. So say there's something you like. For example, mine was Avenged Sevenfold. I really enjoyed that song because first of all, it's a good song. Second of all, when I listen to it, I just like picture this like this little kid's room, like this little 5-year-old little kid, and I just picture like his door. I don't have the sketchbook with me, but what I drew was I drew a creature of some like a little like a demon, kind of slowly. If you think of my hand as a door, all you see is him like peering out of the door with like maybe a foot and maybe like a little bit of his body out. And it's got like, this little boy, like Alex or something like that. Oh, poor, poor Alex is in the world. But anyway, so I had this little, I wrote like the name Alex in bold letters. And then from there, I had like blood coming from like under the doorway. But anyway, so the music video, the assignment was make a picture. I mean, have a sketch book. I mean, look at a sketch that you have in your book, your sketchbook, and make some kind of way of making it come to life. So what I did was I made a music video, and I used the song "Nightmare." So what I did was, since it was a room, since it was like in this little coming out of this little kid's room, I was like, well, that's a really cool idea. So I used something called a storyboard, which is kind of like a grid. If you think of it as like not like a grid like one of those math ones, but kind of like just a box and some lines underneath it. Well, what you do is you draw a little picture in that box, and under that, kind of put a little description. For example, in my music video, I had for my first block, I had an alarm clock. It says alarm clock goes off. Next panel, guy wakes up. Next panel, turns on shower when in shower spews out of the nozzle. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know. But anyway, so on and so forth. And what it was this guy going through his normal day, going to school, and he keeps on getting followed by these like weird creatures. But so come, so he's starting to get a little freaked out, and so he goes into this goes into the police officers, like the officer's desk or office, whatever you want to call it. Well, he went in there and he told him, he's like, well, people are following me. I need help. Because this one guy in black, keeps following him everywhere he goes. So the cop just goes, well, okay, I'll look out for him. Well, there was, come to find out, while he was following him, the main character, was sitting on a ledge, like looking over a ledge, kind of looking down, because it was a second story window. I mean, second story. I mean, the second level of the building. I mean, of the school. So this kid was like, this main character is looking over, like looking down, and so out of nowhere, the guy in black walks into frame, taps on the guy's shoulder. The guy looks around. I mean, the main character turns around, and the guy in black kicks the character, and then all you see is the character fly back, and then bada bing, bada boom. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. You never guessed it. It was not a very good film. But what I did enjoy was actually going back to the story panels. I had this one panel where it had a picture of the guy in black looking down at the character, because what was going on was the main character, played by me, was walking down the hallway, and on the second level of the building, the guy in black was looking down at the character. So every once in a while he would look back. The character would, like, this is the character. He would look back and continue on his way. But so when he would look back, there was this really cool scene that excuse me. But anyway, so there was this really cool scene where I had the guy, my friend Randy, who played the guy in black, was kind of just like standing there. And what I did was the panel said, what did it say? It was like, man looks over railing creepily. But anyway, so what I did was I took my, like, a high angle, a low angle shot, and had it facing towards my friend Randy. Well, while that was going on, I had it as I was zooming out. And as I was zooming out, I kind of just rotated the camera. So I kind of like zoomed out and I just rotated it. So this is really cool, awesome effect. Trust me, that was actually one of my favorite angles that I've ever made. To tell you the truth, so far that was my favorite shot that I've ever made. Even though it was a really bad film, I enjoy that angle, that one little shot. I'm explaining nothing. I mean, trying. But, so, overview. I'm gonna do more tutorials when it comes to I'm doing more tutorials about film. The film stuff, the film shots, the film logos, the film whatever. And so I also have, and then also I talked about storyboards, which is a good way to organize your film in pre-production. And then also, what else? Oh, when it comes to, and then also I'm going to tell you guys about what I'm doing when it comes to my music video. So, below, just comment, post, like, favorite, subscribe. No one really is going to. No matter how many times I've tried. No one's going to answer. No one's going to go, oh, he told me to. I must. I must. So, I could tell you that I want to. That you should subscribe and you should like and you should favorite it, but it's your decision. Remember, do what you want to do. Enjoy yourself. And my friends, don't stop filming. Peace.